X.
Just flew away.
Nobody's even smiling, you know? It's pretty pathetic, isn't it? Huh? What about the show? This is warm-up.
What about the show?
What show? You think there's a show? Your show. You had steak? You have a steak?
No.
No. You have a hamburger?
No.
But you're hungry as all hell, aren't you? Huh?
Can we take these down now?
Bless your heart.
Bob?
Yeah, I think so. Let me give you a hand.
Nah. Oh, I'm good.
All right, I got the camera focused in just about target, okay?
People, relax, relax. This is a show. Look at it. They're sitting back there and saying,
Wow. What?
where did he go? There
All clear. It's in the case.
aeroplane. You got wings? Hey, where's Mickey? She sniffed me, Mickey, and I don't even know where it is. Where's Mickey? Hey, Mickey! You're not even smiling. You don't even... Hey, come on! Boy, there's a lot of empty sheets. I'm sure glad as hell I'm not getting paid for this show. It would be a bummer, you know. You only get about $5.
Mr. Carter!
Hi, you know the car. I think I'm probably the star and I don't even know it.
Mr. Carter!
That's right. That's what we want. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are all delighted to have you with us today, and I'm sure we all have our full stomachs. And we've been blessed with this wonderful, wonderful weather. Thank God for that. And now we are going to begin our show. But first of all, you realize that shows always have audiences. And the audience is a part of us. And so therefore, you are going to be a part of our show, not only by sitting there, but also by singing. And so I'm going to have a group of our songbirds of 1996 come out and join us. The songbirds of 1996, Bill Reiser, Kitty and Jim O'Donnell, Marion and Jack, Denon, Al and Edie Suaro, and Lisa Eben and Ernie Eben. And of course, you all know me by now. I'm Betty Bremer, and I'm new on the block, so I don't know all those names. But give me another year and I'll make it. We are going to sing some songs that everyone knows. And so therefore, please join us all in singing Hail, Hail, the gang's all here. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? Once again. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? That was wonderful, but we need more. We're going to have 5 songs. So let's try Wait Till the Sun Shines Nellie. 1. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, and the clouds go drifting by. We'll be so happy, Nellie, don't you cry. Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, by and by. Has anyone ever found a 4-leaf clover? I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. One is the sunshine, the second is rain, the third is the roses that grow in the lane. No need explaining the ones remaining. It's somebody I adore. I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. Do you remember the gal that married dear old Dad? I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. She was a girl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A good old dashing girl with heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. Oh, I want a girl just like a girl that married dear old Dad. And finally, let's begin our show with regards to Old Broadway. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember to Harold Square.
Hello there.
Hi, folks. Hi. They asked me to do this little talk over here. They want me to, from time to time, I'm going to be flashing the cue cards behind their back. You know, I don't know anything about this stuff, but he's liable to louse to show up, so I'm doing him a favor. Anyhow, we're going to look forward for me with the cue cards. I'll be back.
Enough. It's been wonderful. Why don't you step in and take a rest and pour an eyeball for me, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Roberts. I didn't have too much time to memorize this script. The girl next to me is Pat Downey. Now, I will be the MC of the show, and this is Pat Downey, who'll be doing the videotaping of the show, and she also was my script writing. So if you don't like what I say, blame her, not me. I'm only her mouthpiece. We're here on behalf of the whole cast and Steak Bake crew to open our show today with a special dedication to two fine people who have been an integral part of all our shows, Pete and Joe Amato. Take it over.
Pete and Joe's dedication and energy will be missed this year. Pete with his great stories as the MC of the show, and Joe for her continuous support and involvement in all the dancing in past shows. Showmanship is only a part of what Pete and Joe have done to keep this Steak Bake going. Both Pete and Joe have been a cornerstone of Hampshire Gardens. No matter how hot it got, and I don't mean the weather, or how many stumbling blocks have been placed in their path, they found a way to get the job done and never gave up. Though they're not here in person this year, I know that Pete and Joe would say the show must go on.
So, in a tradition of showbiz, and especially for you, Pete and Joe, the Rockettes will open our show with one of their specialty numbers.
Hit it!
Hit it! That's Pete's favorite saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Hampshire Gardens Rockettes. I got my clipboard, so I'm in better shape now. Our next act is going to be accomplished by a very special gal. We're honored to have her with us today. Her agent, by the way, was very jealous that we booked her first, called her and warned her that if she performed here at Hampshire Gardens, she, the agent, may not be able to find her another booking. But we know that our Judy is a talented and a versatile performer. How much you getting paid for this? So if she can do it here, she can do it anywhere. So I bring to you straight from New York, out, button up, our own Judy Norman in New York, New York. These stars are so finicky, they tell me, put the mic on, put the mic on. It's on. What do you want?
Hi, Steve. How are you? Do you wish for all this cold weather today? I want to especially say something for a little girl from New York, and we're going to see her in a couple of weeks. And this is for you, Joe, wherever you are.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York, I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm a king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I had make it there, I'd make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New sleep to find I'm king of the hill, hail the mist, cream on the top at the top of the heap. My little time to lose. Oh, nothing away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'd make it anywhere. Come on, come through. New York, New
Give me stuff that works. While she's taking a short breather, she'll be doing a Midler tune. That's right. Stuff like that. Hey, are you about ready? You sure? You got enough to last? Okay, kid.
Here she is, direct from the convent, Miss Dixie Leonard.
I was alone on a shelf in a world by myself. Oh, where could my Prince Charming be? But a man came along, made my life like a song, and taught me these words of ecstasy. Tenderly, I want some hugging and some squeezing and some hugging and some teasing and some stuff like that there. I want some petting and some spooning and some happy honeymooning and some stuff like that there. I used to think that love was just a lot of rubbish, a mess of cabbage, but now my attitude is only lovey-dovey. And baby, you've done it. I want some kissing and some hugging and some kissing and some hugging and some stuff like that there. I want some living and some tasting and some whooping and some pacing and some stuff like that there. And when I get a certain feeling, I confess it. There's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging and some squeezing and some hugging and some teasing and some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some I want some stuff like that there. I used to think romance was fun, a double bicky, or the icky, but all at once my heart was sung. And baby, you've done it. I want some kissing and some whooping and some kissing and some whooping and some stuff like that there. I want some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some stuff like that there. And when I get a certain feeling, I confess it. There's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging, squeezing, hugging, teasing, and some stuff like that there.
I feel sorry for her agent. Her agent just calls her on the phone. I go to her home. Thanks a bunch. Bye. She'll be back later. Whatever. I think you people have been waiting for this for quite a while. And 1 minute you're going to see them. It'll be our illustrious briquettes that you've watched over the years. What's your problem, Pedro?
Hey. You people, you probably don't know what a great guy this Steve.
1/4 Southern Comfort.
You know, the other day, they had a new lady moved in here. And she was starting to complain. And she said she was going to call the cops.
This is a joke.
No. And Steve says, well, before you call the cops, let me check what you talk about, you know? So he says, what's the matter? He says, well, you know, I look out over there and I look out my back window and there's a naked man. He walk around all the time, every night.
Sounds Italian. I thought you were Mexican.
Oh, well, hey. See, I was a Mexican joke. And anyhow, the man, he walked back and he walked back and forth. Steve says, well, before you call the cop, let me come over. Let me see. So Steve go over that night, and pretty soon the man, he starts walking back and forth in there, and he doesn't have too many clothes on. And Steve looks out the window and he says, but I can only see him from the waist up.
I can remember everything as if it were...
No, not yet. Anyway, Steve say, I can only see him from the waist up. The lady, she says, well, get up on the chair.
This was about a couple of ladies. How did I get involved in this one? Well, 1/4. Imagine if you had 2, I'd have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for the briquettes. I don't tell jokes, by the way. That's why we've got him to come out here every now and then. What are you doing, Pedro? Show him. Hampshire Gardens briquettes. Briquettes, ladies and gentlemen. They're walking slow because they have a couple of other numbers. I tell them, they don't listen. Who pays attention? Straight from Brooklyn, New York, we have a lovely young lady named Mary Marcelino, and she came over by boat, so she will do on the good ship Lollipop. Hey, Lolly.
Shirley.
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 I don't tell jokes. Get him out here. Where's my lollipop girl? Not you, Pedro. You're late. You're late. What? I know, for nothing. If you get paid nothing, what do you expect?
You run ahead of me.
Pay attention. Back the other way. You'll have to holler 3 times. Maybe I'll have to say it. Tell it.
1, 2, 3.
No, you kind of have to use it all the time. But I tell you what, the only reason I have a Greg Norman hat, the only reason I have a Greg Norman hat on, he's a great golfer, but they won't let me play in the Hampshire Inc. golf team because they don't have a handicap that goes that high. So I wanted to be one of the boys, so I put the hat on. Oh boy, now what? You tell jokes. You make funny. Here.
You know, little Johnny, he sits there. He's trying to do his homework. His mama, she come by and she look, and she see Johnny got a puzzled look on his face. What's the matter, John? Oh, the teacher, she gave me a word. I gotta use it in the whole story.
Okay, Steve.
So, Johnny, what's the word? Oh,
Chapter 2 when we come back.
Coming back. Yeah.
Here we go. Good ship, Lollipop. It's a good joke.
Pete, where are you when we need you?
That's a lollipop girl. Whatever.
Chapter 2.
You again. Chapter 2.
So Johnny, you want to hear about Johnny? Hey, don't get me going. Johnny, what's the word you're going to use? Frugal. She says, oh, Mama, she says, oh, means a conservative. Johnny, he look, what's a conservative, you know? So he's sitting there, he's still trying to do his homework. Sister come by. Johnny, what's the matter? Oh, teacher, give me a word. Use a new word, frugal. Don't know what it means. She says, oh, that's simple. It means save. Oh, Johnny, he knows what save is. Hey, he writes a story. He's in the right. Next day, he's at school. Teachers say, okay, who got their homework done? Johnny. I got. Okay, Johnny, you get up and tell the story. Oh, once upon a time, there was a fairy princess. She lived in a big castle way out in the forest, in a big dark forest. One day she decides she's gonna go for a walk. She goes down the path. fall in the bear pit. Big bear pit. She tried to climb out. She don't know how to climb out. She tried, she don't get out. Finally she gets so tired. And all of a sudden, from up above, she hears the fairy prince singing on his big white stallion. And she yells, she yells from the bottom of the pit, "Oh, frugal me, oh, frugal me. He a frugal her, they live a happy ever after."
Sorry to inconvenience you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what can I say? The tape that we had kind of split. So Linda Roberts will play, instead of 22-piece band and vocals on it, Wood Chip Lollipop. Linda, give an introduction, and I'll give you 50 seconds. Good Ship Lollipop with Mary Marcelino. And Mary, she worked hard as second to this thing, and would you believe the tape busted at a particular point? But she's a trooper. First time on our show, we're going to have her here a lot more. Thanks a bunch. We got a new tape machine. Ladies and gentlemen, Hampshire Gardens Players would like to present Bob Downey and company in doing his version of Honey Bun. Robert.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow as an arrow. And she's broad, where a broad should be broad. Picked up on her hips, twirly and whirly. Oh, she's my baby and I'm her wife. I'm her booby, she's my track. I'm caught and I don't wanna run, cause I'm having so much fun with Honey Bun. Believe me, sonny, I'm having so much fun with Honey Bun. Blonde and curly, her curls are hardly burly. Her of these, she's my truck. I'm caught and I don't wanna run, cause I've been so much fun with honey. But believe me, sonny, I've been so much fun with honey. But
ladies and gentlemen, there goes Bob Downey with 3 rockets and 3 briquettes. Hi, now, not yet, Pedro. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a class act. Worldwide renowned travelers. You've seen them here before, and I know you're going to appreciate them now. Fenton and Marion Carroll in their version of Gigi.
Good evening, folks. Good evening, everyone. Oh, isn't it a lovely day? Oh, yeah. I have to hold on to my hat occasionally. And Mary, her umbrella. You see her umbrella.
And remember everything as if it were yesterday. We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Ah, yes? I remember it well. We dined with friends.
We dined alone.
A tenor sang.
A baritone.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right. That's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. How often I've thought of that Friday
Monday
night when we had our last rendezvous. And somehow I've foolishly wondered if you might, by some chance, be thinking of it too. That carriage ride.
You walked me home.
You lost a glove.
I lost a comb.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky.
We had some rain.
Those Russian songs.
From sunny Spain.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. You wore a gown of gold.
I was all in blue.
Am I getting old?
Oh no, not you. How strong you were, how young and gay, a prince of love in every way.
Oh, yes. I remember it well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fenton and Marion Carroll. Take another bow. We'll see you back with more. Maybe not tomorrow or today, but they're here forever. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of comedy coming your way. A group called the Harmonic Cats. They'll be right out. You didn't hit me. Show them the sign, will you please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You see why she gets paid for nothing?
Is that okay now?
Yeah, we can go home.
All right, G.
Get it signed.
Get out there and make it funny.
They are coming. Hey, where are the Hamarna cats? You know, this isn't a pro show. Did anybody ever figure that one out yet? Huh? Hey. I tell you a dumb joke, but they really are dumb. And I forgot this one because I didn't look at my cue card. Uh-oh! I was playing this good music and I lost it. But, hey. I think they're a little bit screwed up in there. What do you think? One battery? Look at this. You should pick that up for me because, you know, I'm pretty old. Uh-oh, there goes the other one. Look, I got help. That's a good thing. Bless you. Bless you, man. Hey. I love you. Where's your beer? He didn't give me the beer. I tried to tell him I loved him and he didn't even give me the beer. Here we go. We're going to have a raffle now. We're going to have a raffle. Here we go.
They're not raffling you off. Al, we're going to raffle off 3 more bottles of liquor while we're putting on an emergency tape. So, grab one. And
Calandra. Calandra.
What number?
Number 117.
What number you got?
117.
Next door to where you live.
Coming down from the balcony.
Over there? I gotta wait. And we'll let her pick the next winner. She has a choice of whatever bottle she wants. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't take too long, there's not much of a choice there. Would you come here and draw the next number, please? And what do you got?
Pandolfo.
Oh, fix.
Find out how they're ready on that tape. Are they ready?
Not yet.
No, no, you Pedro, you go back, you go back.
I got to tell you something.
You're not gonna tell me anything.
Yeah. You know, one of our guests found a purse here. Her name is Helen Hunt. Did anybody lose a purse? Come on. Somebody lost the purse. I know we found it. So, well, anyway, if you want the purse, go to Helen hunting for it.
You'll have to tell me if I have to increase his salary next year from nothing to nothing plus. How are we coming along? I thought we bought new equipment, Pat.
Yeah, but we didn't get new engineers.
Oh. no.
Tell a joke.
Yeah, tell a joke. I'm hiding something.
I'll tell a joke. Jesus is walking through Jerusalem, and he sees a tailor shop, and he has a lot of traveling to do. So he goes into the tailor shop, and he says to the tailor, I need a couple of sets of suits, he says, because I'm going to be traveling a lot. So the tailor says, oh, don't worry, he says, I'm in business to do outerwear. All right, Jesus says. He had the suits made, and he kept traveling on and on. After a few weeks, he came back, and he says to the tailor, you know, he says, I want to tell you that I had a lot of compliments. They loved the suits, and I'm going to bring in a lot of business. So the tailor says, ooh, that's good. You know, he says, I have the sign up there, it's tailor. We'll say tailor and Lord. So Jesus says, no, he says, it can't be Taylor and Lord. It's got to be Lord Taylor.
Go. Ladies and gentlemen, again, they made it! The Harmonicats! Harmonicats. It's Charlie Harmonica, mustache. Yeah, don't forget, do this in the key. Pay attention, Herman. We're gonna do this in the key of... We're gonna do this in the key of B flat. You be a better boss. The next, and it might be the last one, contribution to this show, is Orpheus. Okay, let it go. Come on, cats. That way. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've a feature for country western fans and for all the rednecks. Hank Soapstone is going to do I'm a Member of the Country Club. Over here, Hank. Over here.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right, Hank. You're not going to say anything.
Hello. Get out of here.
All right, Hank. I'm a country fan.
Bobby played his guitar on the harder side of town, where it's hard for a poor boy to find the mom. I took a double take out on the interstate when I saw her making eyes at me. So I followed her down to Clubhouse Drive, past the pool and the 18th green. And in the parking lot I said, it's mighty hot, maybe I could buy you a beer. She said, I'm glad you asked, but I'll have to pass, 'cause only members are allowed in here. And I said, I'm a member of the country club. Country music is what I love. I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Hey, I'm a bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool. Ain't any honky tonk the roadside pub. I'm a member of the country club. Lord, you look so inviting. Thought it might be exciting for a woman with a limousine to go bouncing around in a beat-up truck with a man in wore-out jeans. It's 5 o'clock before Friday night, and here's where the fun begins. So don't worry about your reputation, 'cause you can tell all your friends. I'm a member of the country club. Country music is what I love. I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Yeah, I'm a bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool at any honky tonk roadside pub. Well, I'm a member of the country club. Yeah, I'm a member of the country club. Country music is what I love. I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Hey, I'm a bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool at any honky tonk roadside pub. Well, I'm a member of the country club. At any honky tonk roadside pub. Well, I'm a member of the country club.
We found you up again. What else is there? Hank Soapstone. I changed the name again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as soon as I put this microphone away, they tell me they have the next tape ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Hampshire Gardens Rockettes in Montego Bay. They do well. As a matter of fact, we could use some new, more talent next year. The first requirement is that you can count up to 8. If you count up to 8, you may make it, but they're graduating at 12 steps, 12 numbers next year. Now, next I have to read from this. This was presented this morning. Now, everybody here has heard the word evolution as defined by Webster. Evolution is a gradual process in which something changes into a more complex and better form. About the time of the Great Depression of 1929, many people lost their entire savings. Jobs were scarce, staying well and alive was difficult for far too many people. They resorted to selling apples, as some of us know, in the streets, and any other type of work just to obtain cash. About this time, a number of enterprising females consisting of unemployed workers, housewives, students, etc., found a quick way to households in a legal, if not usual manner. They frequented dance halls and offered to dance with male patrons for 10 cents a dance. I recall those days, I think you do too. The Roseland and Arcadia ballrooms in New York City were very popular 10 cents a dance places. At that time, females were not exactly what you would call liberated. There were no policewomen on the streets, no female firefighters, postal deliverers, CEOs, astronauts, etc. Sexual abuse at work was all part of the job. A lot has changed in the last 70 years, as any feminist with rights can tell you. We've come a long way, baby. Today, men are entering the great beyond before women. So, there's a preponderance of well-to-do widows who love to dance and have a lot of money, but they are without partners. Now, there are women willing to pay to dance, and a far smaller number of male survivors who are willing to accommodate them for a fee. Today, due to evolution plus inflation, it's the women who seek dance partners and the men who sing $10 a dance. May I present Vince Pandolfo? Hey, babe, it's upside down. Zip it up, will you? Now, along with Vince, we found a young lady who has $10 in tickets. Her name is Kay Fiend. That was $10. Buy another ticket inside. And now, Vince, are you ready? Lisa Ebsen. Lisa Ebsen.
Get it.
Lisa Ebsen. Who else has a ticket? Well, get a load of this. Lillian Greco. Vince.
Ik zou nog zo graag eens beleven die vakantie aan zee, wij alleen met z'n twee zo verliefd op elkaar. Ik zou nog zo graag eens beleven hoe je tegen me zei, jij bent alles voor mij, wij gaan nooit uit elkaar. Ik zou toch zo graag alles geven als ik jouw lieve schat weer heel dicht bij me had, maar dat is nu voorbij.
Guess how much money Vince makes tonight for a 50-second dance? Pat Flanagan, do you have your ticket? Yeah, stay off that spot. I'm your agent. Here we go. This is a dance, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Flanagan. All right, next party. I'm sorry to say the young lady was taken ill, so we had to ring in a substitute. Philomena, would you come out, please? And music, let's go. All this was without music. Imagine if we had music to go with this. Who are you going to apologize to for the lipstick? Good thing you didn't get on the shirt collar. All right, we close this session while he goes counts his money. May I introduce Mary Marcelino, please? Mary? Oh, Mary! Mary! She's got a whole roll of tickets. Good night, Vince. See you later. Now, Vince, before you go in, ladies or gentlemen, anybody here want to spend another $10 to dance with Vince? Huh? Any takers? He's not tired. He needs a little bit to make a trip to Havana or someplace. No takers. B?
Kathy.
$10 a dance.
Kathy.
Where's Kathy?
Sorry, go in and count your money. What do you mean, Steve? What do I have to do with this? I says, any takers from the audience? What are your points? It's not my fault. Get them up there. That's all. She's bashful. She's the bashful type. I talked to her a few days ago. Now again, there's an encore. Hey. Ow! Go pay his $10, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Briquettes again. Here we go.
No.
Hold the door.
Damn.
telephone number. Hampshire Gardens Briquettes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, something a little bit different. I know the floor is not quite right for a dance floor, but they'll do the best they can. There's a group here. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank Nita Catellis, who happened to just be here and took over the dance group of both the Briquettes and the Rockettes. Unfortunately, our stars, Vince and Kathy, were not available due to problems they had up north, so she filled in beautiful. On top of that, we find out that she and Nick have been dancing the polka around here for, I said 90 years, but she disagreed with me. East Coast to West Coast, North and South. So we'd like to present them while we rewind the tape. They're doing their version of a Polish polka. Nita and Nick. Nick and Nita, take them up, but come on out anyway. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? I can tell you a joke about Jack Benny, but I forgot it already. Oh, I hear the tape on it.
What a glow of laughing clouds, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, have a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing, singing in the rain, dancing in the rain. I'm happy again. I'm singing and dancing in.
Did my umbrella leak? What can I tell you, Gene? You want to do it over again? Huh? You sure? You're dry. You're dry? Not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Griffin doing Gene Kelly is Singing in the Rain. As he walked by, he had one gripe. They didn't soak him enough. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for one of our last numbers. And it's going to be done with the combined group of the Brick Right up here. Back roll. Way back. Go more to your right. All right, Rockettes. Space apart. Linda Roberts. Smile. Macarena.
Macarena sueña con el Corte Inglés y se compra los modelos más modernos. Me gustaría vivir en Nueva York y ligar un novio nuevo. Macarena sueña con el Corte Inglés y se compra los modelos más modernos. Me gustaría vivir en Nueva York y ligar un novio nuevo. Dale tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría.
Nobody's going anywhere. They're rewinding it. Stay there. Stay there. Linda, would you come out here and sit at the piano? You should have put long drawers on. Linda, sit at the piano, please. Betty, get your gang out here, the Songbirds, in front of the Rockettes. In front of the Rockettes. Tapes.
Oh my God!
Now the Harmonicats, please. Nick Anita. Connie Sfalaza, our cue card girl. Connie. Gene Griffin and Company. Mary is out there with a group of Harmonicats, whatever about her. Vince Pandolfo. He just blew one.
Flat tire!
Out in front.
Anybody got a patch?
Betty, Brema. Out in front. Just 1 second, kiddo. I got a short speech to make. Fent and Marion Carroll. Front row. Judy Norman. Last four, will you step over to the right because you're off the line? We want to get you on camera. In front. Frank Adano and Henry DiDonato, our engineers. Step outside and take a bow. Take a bow. You there. Take a bow. Downey's here. See, Robert Downey, his 3 Briquettes and Rockets. They're out here joining him anyway. Now, our camera people, Pat Downey, back there, don't fall in the pool. Gene DeMars taking shots around here somewhere else. Now, I have it on the list. Please, girls, pay attention out in front. It's all on paper and I can read. Our makeup girls. Ann Wall, Patty McCulloch, June Horan, Grace Wynn, Dr. Ben Favuza, our general surgeon, whatever, he hasn't done any cutting today. You don't mind. You don't. All right, now I would like to ask Joe Vitale to step forward or backwards wherever he's hiding.
Hey, over there, over the fence there.
See.
Coming through the fence.
Joe, would you say a few words, please? Over here where the X is.
Well, you know, this doesn't go on with everybody behind the scenes putting in their full day's work. Our cook, Carl Loran, chief cook, Ray Vitale on the salad, and many, many others. If I start naming them all, we'll be here a long, long time. I think we had a nice affair, and next year we'll be back again. We're going to have another one. What's happening next week? St. Patty's Day dance. You maybe sign in. We're going to have cooked some nice corned beef and cabbage. And every week we're going to have another fair until this season is over. The appreciation party, anything else? Dingus, don't forget that. That'll be the Easter Monday. Are we going? That's it. Anything else? You guys want to dance? Your way out.
Who's dancing? Vince Pandolfo was a little trick. Get up in the front row. I mean, he's counting his money. It took him a long time to finish counting, and here he is now. My associate, Don Koch, would you step out, please?
And I want to let you all know that our producer was Steve Butkus, who has done a tremendous job on this whole show. So, congratulations to Steve Butkus.
This is everybody's show. No one's more important than the next guy in the back, particularly the guys that did all the cooking back and forth, who moved all the benches and the chairs and set all this thing up for you people. Now, before we go into our closing number, I would like to say this. We are not doing God Bless America this year because this is Sal Abadi's, our own Kate Smith tune. He has, there's been some problems along, but he's given us his gown and gold shoes to use for next year, so we are not going to do that this year. We save it for Sal. As long as he's here, that's his number to close out every year that we do a show. Now, Teresa and Sam Carchidi were an integral part of this group. Briquette and a Rockette. They had tragic problems up in the north, and they had to leave us just before the show went on. Our sympathies go with him and their family. So that's why they're not here, but they're part of the group. They'll always be here. Now, where's Betty? All right. The Steak Bake group, the crew, the cast here would like to do America the Beautiful. And conducting this is our conductor, Betty Brimmer.
Thank you, everyone. I think we all can give a clap for the entire cast of this 1996 Hampshire Garden Review. It's wonderful to have so much talent. end this whole program with singing of America the Beautiful, and we'd like all to join. Okay, Linda.
Hit it.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, or amber waves of grain, oh, purple mountains' majesty, above thy fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thanks, gang. And now to There's No Business Like Show Business, will the front row start heading back in the clubhouse. This way. Oh, hold, hey. Gene. Everybody comes over here, smiles at the camera, kisses mom, says hi, mama. Everybody. Number one. Over there. Next, Bob. Over here.
That's a girl.
You're out of step.
Half of them are left-handed, half of them are right-handed. So some go on the right, some go on the left. Real professional.
We just want to say a great big special to Steve Butkus for all the work he's done on this job.
Thank you for putting up with our nonsense. There'll be more next year. We hope the weather cooperates a little better. And I want some new talent from newcomers down here. And those of you, all right? Next year. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.